A common question we get is about our logo, which is kind of a side profile of a Labrador. First, we have to tell people that we're not a vet clinic, that we are a human orthopedic clinic. When we were trying to come up with different logo ideas for our practice, we were brainstorming and trying kind of all the typical type knees and hips and hip replacement and different, lettering that would maybe be cool for our practice. And we weren't jiving with anything. We weren't sold on anything. Unfortunately, around this same time period, we had our dog, our Labrador Duncan. My wife, Lizzie, got him right before we met originally. And so Lizzie has had Duncan for the last 13 years. And then I met Duncan very shortly thereafter. And so Duncan was always a big part of our relationship and then our entire life. And so Duncan was at our wedding. He was there when we got engaged, and then he was there when all our kids were born. And like everybody's family pet, he was just a big part of the family. It was just, and everybody, even outside the family, always loved Duncan. He's very lovable. Unfortunately, we did have to put Duncan down kind of right when we were, formulating this clinic and deciding on logos. And it was when my wife and I were kind of talking, we were like, maybe we could do some type of logo that involved Duncan. The thought being that we could honor him, who, he meant so much to us and was such a big part of our lives. We had my sister-in-law, Mary, who's an incredible artist. She took a side profile picture of Duncan and was able to kind of dumb it down into a logo version. And so she has on our website, you can see kind of the really cool path that she took from taking a very detailed picture and then making it into what our logo is now. And so it was it was very well done. Anybody who knows Duncan can tell, like, oh, that's definitely Duncan. So she did a great job in kind of the rendition she did. And so we've stuck with that logo, and I think it's been a really cool part of the clinic. It means a lot to us, but most patients really love hearing that story, and they really appreciate it. We now have Duncan's brother, Bear, and so Bear's usually in the clinic almost on every single day. And so I think patients love seeing Bear also. Most of the time people think that maybe that's Bear in the logo, and we kind of have to explain to them the story of Duncan. But I think it adds a cool touch to the clinic.